It was Friday because me, Renan, Jen, and Danny were going out, and I wanted to get a nice, line up on the beard and everything because I was looking crazy. And I scheduled it for 10:30 on Friday with my boy, and um, out of nowhere, like 10 or something. You good over there, bro?
Yeah, I'm just fixing my light so I have a
Oh,
light
okay.
source.
I thought something broke.
Yeah,
But yeah, yeah, but yeah, maybe at like 10 or something, I got a notification because I got the Booksy app. So that's how I
right.
make all my appointments. What's going on over there, bro?
That's not me, bro.
It's not us.
No, it's definitely us.
It's definitely y'all right now. It's
Oh, is
definitely
it?
y'all, not me.
Yeah, somebody is washing dishes in the kitchen.
Oh, my fault.
My apologies, y'all.
It's okay. But yeah,
It's good, man.
so like at 10, I get this notification that um it rescheduled to 10:50 with one of his boys, one of the other barbers. And I was like, nah, bro, because I've had this happen at where I used to get my cuts, where I had to use another dude to get my cut, and he didn't cut the way that I wanted to cut. So I was already skeptical. So I made another appointment with my guy for like 11, because I was thinking maybe it was a double booking issue. Maybe he just like for that time he wasn't good, but after like a little half hour, whatever, he could do it. But then he canceled it. He rejected it. So I was like, oh, so he's gonna be out for the whole day. So I accepted the one with the other dude, bro. When I do my beard, I do the L lineup, and it's usually like up to here, something like that. Bro, dude brought it down. OD.
Yeah, you got a neck beard right
That's what
now.
I'm saying, bro. Like it's better than how it was
God,
before, right? And I still look decent, right?
right.
But the way that I usually have it is so much more clean. Like it's a lot thicker, a lot bigger. The beard, um, and he was like, cause he always trying to fix it, cause he always sees a little bit off. So while he's seeing a little bit off, he's like continuing to go down. And I was like, don't go down. I was like, stop. Like, don't, don't continue to cut because soon there's just not gonna be nothing there. And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's so difficult to do that because you gotta make sure it's precise and everything. I was like, bro, you could tell where the original line was,
Oh,
everything like that. Like he did the mustache fine. It was supposed to be a little bit thinner.
He really greased you well. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
bro,
it's
a
like,
barber complaining that, like, think about what that means. Like, imagine you're in brain surgery and the surgeon starts cutting stuff, and he's just like, "Yeah, man, this is really hard to do, because you gotta be precise." Sir,
I was like, bro, come on.
I'd hope you'd be a little bit more confident
I was
in
like,
your job.
Hey, bro.
come
Yeah,
on.
bro. You cannot be making cause like the thing with the beard, if a barber is cutting your beard, cause it happened to me, right? I went to
Yeah,
get my cut, whatever. With the beard, you gotta be very, very specific. Like you
Bro,
gotta tell them exactly what you want. Cause I
dog.
told my barber, look, I told my barber, line it as wide as you can get it, like as wide as you can. Cause I don't like the pencil lineup. I don't like that shit. I'm like, yo,
Mm.
line it as wide as you can get it. And when he's and mind you, I'm getting my haircut without my glasses on, so I can't really see how well he's
first mistake.
Yeah, no,
First
no, I gotta
mistake.
take off
Right?
my glasses too, so I gotta hope and pray that at the end of
right.
this
It's like because the whole time he's giving me my lineup, I'm getting scared because what I'm seeing is like, yo,
I'm
it look kind of
always
wonky
scared.
right now. But you know what though? I got faith though, so
Yeah,
and luckily every time it's come out straight. So I ain't even get mad at it. I'm like, yeah, whew,
bro.
Y'all ever have
works.
the barber who, like, you'd never get to see yourself in the mirror, Every time
No.
you're facing the mirror, the barber stands right in front of you. Gotta
No.
hit your, gotta stand right in front of you to get the spot. I'm like, yo,
Nah,
bro.
I never
And
had
then the
that.
minute I'm like, okay, let me take a look. Twist. Now I'm this way. I'm trying to peek over. He blocks this way. He starts getting this side. I'm like, yo, bro. What do you want right now?
Madness.
Yo, dude said it's a surprise.
Oh my gosh,
That's a surprise too. That'll help us later.
bro, that's
Nah,
straight trust
bro,
right
shit.
there, bro. Because my barber be doing that to me, and then I get the final look. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. But I have
Yeah,
no
be like, woo! Wow,
None at
woo!
all.
Thank God, boy.
None at
the
all.
entire time,
Bro,
yo.
bro, when I went to my boy the first time, that's when we went to the formal,
Yeah,
right? I have Insta pics from that, right? So I showed this dude the pics. He just didn't see them, or he forgot, I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I showed him. I zoomed in on the pic. I don't know what happened. You know, cause I wasn't getting a haircut. I was just doing the beard. So I showed him the beard and everything. And
Right.
I don't know, man. I was disappointed, but it's like it's better than what I was on before. But I mean, I could have done it myself at that point. Like if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have done it myself.
yeah.
It would have been straight. Cause I know how, you know. It just I was so tight. I was like, all right, bro. All right, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it. Yeah. But
Did
it's
you still
okay.
did you still tip him afterwards or no? He just like
No,
walked out and
no.
gave him the required amount.
Why? No, I paid him my 20, and that's
Then
it.
you
I
left.
went home.
You
I
went
went home.
home, nigga.
Why would I? Why would I do that?
Nasty work,
That's
bro.
that's devious work, bro. I ain't
Come
gonna
on,
hold
bro.
you.
Bro, this is devious work right here.
I
Like,
mean,
come on.
from where I'm looking at right now, you look fine. It's not like you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah, 100%.
crazy.
But it's
There's a
because
reason
I
he's sitting
know
so far back.
it's
That's
that's
It's
not
just
the
they find this shit out.
There's a reason he's
Yeah.
sitting. You
not
know
the
what I
reason.
mean?
I'm leaning
He won't
forward.
tell you the truth, but
I'm
I'll
leaning
tell the
for-
truth on this podcast.
I'm comfortable right now. If I lean more forward, I wouldn't be that comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Bro.
Right? I wonder why, bro. I don't know.
Bro, that's
Yo.
not the case. Don't try and make it something that it's not. You know, that's all I'm saying.
It's all good.
But
Yeah.
that was my barber experience on Friday.
Nah,
It wasn't a great experience. It's one of the low lights of the week. You know,
I feel that,
That's
brother.
right.
probably the lowest of lights of the week. You know, but the link was still cool. The link was still cool. So
Speaking of which, before we got set up, he was asking me to keep the lights low because you know
I did not. That's not true.
He,
I told
That
him
nigga
he
light
lying
wanna
on his
on,
expose
name,
the light
bro.
off.
Nigga lying on his
That's all
name,
I
bro.
Yeah,
said.
gotta
And
expose it.
I turned on the light.
You said because of the lowest light, you wanted to keep the lights low. I was like, okay.
Bro,
okay,
you got
okay.
more light than this? We could put it on.
Nah, you don't want that.
Oh,
You don't want that.
it's like that. It's like that. I see.
Oh man.
You know, the camera comes on, and suddenly everybody's a clown. They start joking around and everything. You know, is that what it is, Renan?
I think you talking about you, Sanguini.
Hey, bro, I'm not even there right now. I'm in here in my room chilling. You feel me? Facts. I don't know what to tell you. I've been quiet most of this time, so I don't know what to tell you about that one.
Nasty work.
Yeah,
But
man.
anyways,
Yeah, man. Let's get
anyways,
it. Welcome back.
welcome back.
Podcast.
Episode 2 of the Convo, the
Yes,
podcast where we
sir.
talk about anything,
And
everything, and most importantly, nothing at all. My name
I like
is
that.
John S.
I like that.
It's your boy #Renegade. You know
I'm
the
saying Guinea
vibe.
on the mic. You feel me?
You know what it is.
You know what
We
it
got a
is.
good show in store for you today.
Whole
I'm
lot
gonna
of
lie, yo, I
content.
like that.
Whole lot of content,
Anything,
whole lot of truth
everything,
telling.
and nothing at all. I fuck with that. That's
Whole lot of truth telling today, boys.
Yes,
What you
sir.
got? What you got for us, Reddit?
Listen,
I know you was
man.
feeling a little strong about something before.
Listen,
But actually,
man.
hold up. Before you get into all that, though, how y'all been today? Real life. How y'all doing today?
I've been good, man. You know,
Mhm.
it was a good day this morning. We woke up. Me and the fam got some doubles. You know, if you ain't Caribbean, you know, you missing out. I'm sorry, but you know, we got some doubles. We came home.
Where'd
It
y'all
was
go to
pretty
get
good.
doubles at?
It's I'm not getting paid for advertising. No, I'm joking.
He's gatekeeping. It's not
Nah, real life.
advertising.
He said we're gonna get money.
He's
I'm
trying to
talking
keep
about
the
nothing,
lines short.
boy.
That's what it is.
Bro,
Yes,
when I tell you
sir.
the lines be like out the door at all these different places, bro, it's insane. Like legitimately out the door,
Yeah.
like on weekends too.
TikTok
But
killed the
today,
food industry.
yeah,
Real life,
like
bro.
today Sundays be pretty chill over there. Like Saturdays, forget it. Now but we go Trinity Delight in Queens. To us that's the best double spot. There's nowhere that we went other than that was better. If you want like roti or something, you go different spots. But for doubles specifically, that's where you gotta go. Trini Delight. All right. I may be eligible for commission. Just saying. Um,
How about you,
Send the
Mr.
bag.
Renegade? How about you,
Send the
Mr.
bag, Trinity
Renegade?
Delight. But nah, my day was chill. Um, I woke up, went to church, came back home. Normally I take a nap and go to the gym, but for content, I love y'all, and I'm
Yeah.
sacrificing that nap for you guys. But
Nah, naps
um,
are mad important, bro. I've come to realize that that's maybe the most adult thing that you come to realize.
oh
That
yeah,
naps are
Because
insanely
like one of those things as a kid you don't want to do, but as an adult you need it. Real life, bro.
yeah,
You
bro.
need
I
that
used to
nap,
be
bro.
upset as a kid when I go to sleep at night because that was my signal that the day was over, and I didn't want the day to be over.
felt like FOMO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
What
bro.
can
You
I be
missing out
doing that I'm
on.
missing out on?
exactly. And then I wake up the next day and the same thing happens. I'll have fun in the day usually, and then I go to sleep at night and I was like, damn, like how can I prolong the day? So I just end up sleeping mad late. You know, now I get tired by like 8 p.m. So
No, that's so real. That is so. Sleep be the enemy when you a kid. But yeah, had my little. No, I didn't have my little nappy poo. I came home, had some breakfast, some overnight oats, and some eggs. And yeah,
Um,
so I've been chilling. It's a nice vibey weekend for me. Went to the high school that we all went to. I went to see them wrestle at qualifiers this
nice.
year, which was pretty cool. Did better than expected
mm.
in a lot of ways, so that was nice. Um, yeah, it's been a good weekend. I'm in a potting mood. I'm feeling like some truth needs to be told. So
Yes,
I was on
sir.
the
That's
train
good, bro.
yesterday, and it was OD packed on the train, and dude was standing next to me, and he was wearing this like wrestling shirt, like actual like I guess it was high school or something shirt. I can't remember what it said. And the first thing I thought of, I was like, yo, I really want to tell this dude that my boy was all county right back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. mm,
But
mm,
I was like,
Yes,
he doing his
mm,
thing. I'm not going to talk to
mm.
nobody, especially on the train. You don't really want to interact with people too much.
You'd be surprised. Whenever I wear my wrestling merch, it'll be people my age, people older than me. Sometimes I'll be at the store and a 60-year-old dude, yo, Val, you wrestled? Yeah, I wrestled for such and such back in '78. Oh my gosh, dang. Yo, was it still segregated back then? I don't even know.
hey, yo,
Like,
Dude,
yo.
Brennan looks up and down at the dude, and he's like, what happened?
Examining dude, bro. It's like, damn, bro.
he's like, nah, bro. Nah,
Nah,
let me chill.
segregated
It,
is
it, it's Black History Month, so
yeah,
I'll
bro. You
leave that
wild,
joke
bro.
alone. I won't. I won't go any
Wild,
further.
bro.
Well, March, come back March 1st. You gonna have the joke ready and waiting.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
run
Yes.
this conversation back. But how you feeling, Sanguini? How your day been?
Me? I've been good. My weekend's been calm, doing some rehearsals for my club in the school. So, homework got me really busy right now, stuff like that. Doing homework, doing my wrestling. Yesterday though, I did miss practice, which is it's not good. I ain't gonna lie, it's not good
Mm.
at all. But cooling, doing my thing, trying to graduate, trying to get out of here, bro.
Yes,
Last night
sir.
though, last night I did see a movie. It was super. Yo, y'all heard of Saltburn?
Anyone but you? Oh,
No, no, no. You heard of
uh,
Saltburn?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I heard it was
Bro,
some about it is crazy, but I don't know what it's about.
that is one of the most disturbing movies I watched in a long time, bro.
Really,
Yes,
I've
bro.
heard it was like you can't come back from it
You
like,
can,
when you
yeah,
watch it.
bro.
You can't
You
come
really
back from it. I've
can't,
heard that for sure.
bro.
Oh,
You
I
really
gotta watch
can't,
that
bro.
because
Bro,
a lot of these movies be
running,
fake disturbing. I
yo,
gotta check it
bro,
out.
bro. If you do watch it, bro, watch it by yourself. Do not watch it people around
Really,
you. Watch it by yourself. Yes.
what's the reason for that?
Because one, it's rated R, so there's that. Two,
Mm,
it's hella graphic, like really,
mm,
really
rated
graphic.
R and graphic.
So like, watch it by yourself if you're gonna watch it, bro. Real life, bro. Like I'm warning you right now, cause that movie had me last night, had me scarred, bro. Mentally
Yo, that went over
scarred, bro.
his head crazy.
Oh nah. Say, do you
Like,
got a good night's sleep watching movies like that?
no, I did not, bro. Bro, the only reason why I went to bed so like because I was just tired from like the whole day. Because yesterday was a long day. I ain't gonna hold you. Yesterday was a long ass day. And we watched the movie at like 11:30 p.m. So I was up to like 1 watching that movie. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep. And after that, I just went to sleep. I'm not going to sleep, bro. Dude, nah. I'm just gonna go straight to bed type shit. Yeah. It's actually crazy. But yeah, that was my day, nothing crazy. But let's get into some of these topics though. You know what I mean?
All right, smooth. I think the first one when we was reviewing a little bit earlier today got a little hot button. You know what I mean? But we were just talking about, S had brought up some different dating advice TikToks that he saw earlier in the day, and we all had a bit of a difference in opinion on how valuable TikTok dating advice could be, or just dating advice in general. I don't know if anybody wants to start us off.
I just feel like on the topic, I've seen so many different ones where it's so different on the spectrum, right? Like you'll see some dudes and they're like on this end, and then some girls are completely on this end, and you just try to find the balance between the two. Not that I'm ever gonna use the dating advice that I've seen, right? But it gets so many likes. Like you see thousands upon thousands of likes, and this is how they make their content. Like this is the basis of their account. So they have so much following. So I'm always skeptical when I see stuff like that, especially from the dudes. No disrespect to the dudes giving advice out here, but it's like they trying so hard to be like pimping, right? And they take the idea of um like they try to be like standing on business kind of mentality, but then they try to like, I don't know, it's like they trying to act like they thugging, and it's like, come on, bro, like it's not gonna be like that for everyone. Like the way that you're saying certain things, it's like most people aren't gonna approach it like that because they have different views on how they like talk to women, how they view women, how like they think an interaction should go, what's worked for them or what hasn't worked for them, so certain things are just, for me, I feel like on the dude side of it is a little off-putting, if that's a good way to say it.
No, I think that's a fair point to what you were saying. And just to respond to that, like I don't know too. When it comes to like a lot of these advice and a lot of the different advice you see, one thing is like, what are your credentials? You know what I'm saying? What makes someone a good at giving dating advice? You know, is it because they've dated a lot? Because does that make you good at dating or bad at dating?
Yeah.
Because why have you been
Yeah,
in
if you're
so
dating a
many
lot, it's
relationships?
like why are you dating all the time? If like
You know what I
if
mean?
you
But
and also there's a difference of like can you get women? Sure, but can you keep them?
yeah,
I mean,
other
you
side
can date
too.
other girls you want in the world, but if you can't keep one, then like, why should I listen to you? You can't even keep no girl in your life, bro. You know what I mean?
No, it's true. And then on the other side, like there was this one dude I seen his content on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
where he talk a lot about like, different do's and don'ts men should have and standards men should have. But then it's like, yo, this guy married his high school sweetheart. And it's like, congrats to him, but that means you don't have a lot of on the field experience in terms of like talking to women and whatnot. And so it's like, with that being said, you're now turning around and giving advice to people where it's like you've already been with someone for all those years. So it's like, do you really have the experience to be helping someone and
And
giving
and
advice?
and on top of that, it's the changing of the times too. So like the advice that he's given is from, what he's experienced and what he's seen, in his prime, I guess, right? But I don't think it'll translate so much to way the culture is now.
I disagree.
Especially where. Well, let me just ask this question real quick. Where is he
Mhm.
like situated? Where does he live, or do you not know?
I don't know location wise. I know he's
Okay,
obviously in the US.
yeah, cause I think, cause we always say New York is not like a real place. I feel like if he's in New York, especially, then it definitely won't translate to now. But Sadie, you said you disagree. Why you
I
disagree?
disagree because this is how I see like advice in general, not just dating advice, right? So when I get advice from people, I have like my filters in my head and I filter that advice through those filters. So like if I get dating advice from some dude on TikTok and like I'm listening to it, I take like bits and pieces of it. I take what I need, discard the rest, and even if all of it doesn't apply, just check all of it. Doesn't matter. But if even if it's like one thing that could apply to me and I could use it, and I could be like, I could see that working. I take that, and then everything else is just gone because I don't really need it for anything like that. And then I just apply it to myself.
But I think that what you
So,
just said,
mhm.
I think that completely um is a point to what you were saying before. If you remember exactly how you worded it,
Yeah.
I could touch upon it, but I don't want to take away from the way you were wording
No,
it.
I was gonna jump right in. Um, I feel like so to make it clear, like I don't think dating advice in a one on one setting it could probably have a little bit more benefit, but in general, I don't I think all of it is kind of like you just throw all that junk away. And one of the reasons, especially when it comes to something like blank statement dating advice people give on like social media and stuff like that, is that you get a lot of confirmation bias where it's like, if I say something like, I don't know, men, if you really want a woman to like you, go buy her a Birkin bag off first date. You got to do that. That's the only way. You know, a lot of men who disagree with that are gonna think I'm a crazy person, but maybe it could be the population of women who need a new Birkin bag, or it could just be women who agree with that type of advice. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he's spitting." You know what I mean? He
Mhm.
knows what he's talking about. And just like if I said, "Hey, women, if you want a man, you gotta start learning how to cook and to clean." Regardless of whether you agree with these joints or not, the people who agree are gonna be like, "Oh, he's cooking." The people who disagree are gonna be like, "Ah, he's crazy." And so a lot of that is like when people go to dating advice, there's a segment of the population who genuinely has no idea what they're doing. And so for them, they might take it on. Or when you see like a lot of the younger people, like the middle school preteen, who still socially awkward, trying to figure something out. I'm sure we've all in the past Googled how to know if a girl likes you before when
Oh,
you
for
were like
sure. Oh
13.
yeah, yeah, of
You know what I
course.
mean? that segment, of course they might follow what they see, but a large portion of the people who are observing that content and rather interacting with that content are confirmation bias people, where they're just looking at content that they already agree with. So it's like you're not even helping that. And then I think, just on top of that, I view it kind of similar to like people who have like a finance podcast, right? Because if you speak to a lot of people in finance, they'll tell you that like everything you need to know about your finances can fit on a post-it note. This is a phrase I've heard a lot, from different people in the finance field. If I'm wrong, call me crazy, but that's what I've heard. I'm not in the finance field. This is not financial advice, by the way, nor dating. But
We are not
yeah,
in a position to give either. So
yeah.
Nah,
So,
like,
you know, they
damn.
say you could fit it on a post-it note, but then you have a lot of people who are making finance-based content. What ends up happening is, yeah, if you go through everything on the post-it note, you got to start figuring out other ways people can buy in. And so you have a lot of these people who are rich who are going to start podcasts telling you do exactly what I did, but they ignore different factors that they had that the average Joe might not have, or that person might not have, i.e., the time, opportunity. And people never like to bring up how there's a little bit of luck in everything. You know what I'm saying? They like to dedicate it all to hard work. And it's like, you did work hard, but that person taking a chance on you,
It's
that
luck.
investor investing into your business, that wasn't just you planning it out. They had to choose that. That's luck. That's part luck.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
cause
saying?
yeah, cause they could have chose anybody else. Cause there people out here who work just as hard as you, harder than you, do more than you, but they chose you, and you got lucky, and it worked out for
Exactly.
you. So it was like you got lucky, bro. Thanks.
Exactly. And to kind of bring it back to dating, it's like, I feel like it's so nuanced because there's a lot of people are similar but different in a lot of ways. And so that's why I said in a one-on-one setting it might work, because now I can focus on who you as a person might need to work on yourself to be better for the dating market, and
Mm-hmm.
give you kind of advice that could help you, or depending on your type, maybe advice that could kind of fit that type. If come from, if you like people of a certain background, maybe, different things that could kind of help. But giving out blank statement videos of this is what you need to do if you want a guy or a girl to like you, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
To be honest though, there is some general advice I do agree with. Like like for dudes like, oh, if you want this girl to notice you more, like for example, like hit the gym. Go to the gym. That's good just general advice. Go to the gym
yeah,
and try to level up
physical
like how
appearance.
yeah, and how you look. How you look is important. How you present yourself is important. Also, like don't be like so clingy and don't blow up her phone. That's good advice. If you don't want to chase her away from you, don't blow up her phone all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Cause that's a good way to fumble, like real bad.
You
You
know
don't
what's
want to do
funny
that.
though? Some girls they say like I'll see it on like TikTok and stuff. They're like, yeah, they want their guy to be clingy and stuff. And I'm like, do you really want that though? Like, do you really want 100 messages when you're out doing something with your friends or whatever, and you've
Right.
told
I'm like,
them
give her time to
that,
breathe, bro. You can't just be on
yeah,
her neck all day
you
type
know?
shit, bro.
So it's
Oh.
it's it's definitely, as you worded it, case by
By
case
case
basis,
back, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Case
Yeah,
back.
you
that's
know?
the thing with blanket statements. Like, there probably is a segment of the population that wants a clingy guy.
Yeah. But there's an extent to everything, you
Yeah,
know,
there's
to a certain extent.
there's a natural limit because like yeah, he's clingy, but what if he's clingy when you want like time by yourself? Then what? It's not so
Yeah.
attractive then, or if it, or like I think Renan or US, one of you said like if like you're out with your friends, you want him to
Yeah,
be clean then too. You want him to be there with you as you're out with your friends. Like bro,
yeah, exactly.
you gotta give her room to breathe and be her own person. Because before she met you, she was her own person before she had met
I've
you.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is there's a segment of the population where that might be what they want. Or you mentioned going to the gym, which is always good advice,
Yeah,
but there are a segment of the population that like dad bods and are
yeah,
chubby chasers.
yeah, it's
that's
true.
true.
And so you getting into the gym, if they're trying to go after someone who likes chubby chasers, then you just gave them bad advice. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That of why making even good blank statements are not always 100% applicable. And I feel like with the dating field, people have so many different. It's like there's so much nuance to it in a lot of ways. Where I think giving blank statement advice. I mean, to me, the only blank statement advice that works is if you want someone to notice you, go talk to them. like, like, you know what I mean? Keeping it as simple, keeping it a being as I can. Like
Right,
that's the way any progress is gonna get made if they don't know you already. You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah,
right.
like when I said that, like it's mostly the dude side that is a little off-putting, right? Like I've seen some stuff, and it's just funny to me. Like I don't know which, because there's a bunch of different dudes that have like these type of accounts, right? So one of them, I can't remember which one, and no disrespect to the guys either, not at all, because it probably works for you, and you're probably great. You probably helped out many people, but it's just funny to me. And one of these dudes said, "Yo, if you want to get a response from a girl that you like or whatever, a guaranteed thing to say is, um, like I have a question, and that's it, right? Like that's guaranteed to get a response." And I'm like, dog, she has to think that you're attractive to answer you if you don't know her, right? If you don't know her at all, she has to think that you're attractive in some form for her to answer that. Because nobody's going to answer that, but they won't tell you that, right? Mind you, I've done that and it worked, but that's not the point, right?
Are we?
No,
You
no,
garnered,
bro.
you
What?
garnered a
What is that?
conversation.
What are
That's
we doing right now, man?
right. It's not the
Yes, it's
point.
too much. Hold on.
But
There you go.
she has to think that you're attractive in some way for that to work, and you have to tell people that. But you don't tell.
Gang. We
Oh
ganged
Hold on,
up.
hold on, hold on,
snap!
hold
We
on.
ganged
I
up,
got you right now.
baby.
Hold on, I got you right now.
Yes,
Got
sir.
you right now.
That's hard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
I
go,
didn't mean to
man,
cut
now,
you off,
boy.
S,
No,
but
you're
Yeah.
good.
I just peeped that. That's crazy.
Um,
Yes,
but yeah,
That was
we
not planned, by the way, guys.
we
Was
oh,
not
locked
hundred,
in,
planned.
bro. We locked in, bro.
Word.
Stop playing.
but yeah,
Thanks.
she has to find you somewhat attractive to answer that type of question,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or to that statement rather, to answer you in that statement.
Window.
And they won't tell you that because they want you to believe that it's always going to work,
Mhm.
right? So I could guarantee you that I can use that. I've only used that once. I'm one for one with that, right?
You were one
But
for one.
like
I've
that
used
ended
that
up
a few
starting a
times.
conversation,
Look,
right?
I've used that a few times and I've gotten responses back because it's like because if you're asking a question like I have a question, most people are gonna answer with what at least what no matter who you are, like what. Oh, in my eyes, the only way you're not getting a response back is if she really just doesn't like you. And not even like romantically. I mean like as a person just does not want to talk to you at all whatsoever.
Nah,
Because
because
they
I think it's my
because
fault.
because like when you say I have a question, it's like I have a question, but like what's the question? And like the curiosity is like I want to know what the question is. When I ask, oh, what's the question? And then and then if you ask your question, then you may not get a response as much. But the initial I have a question part though, most times will hit because just like that could be anyone.
I think if you're strangers though, I think the girl has to think you're somewhat attractive. I don't think they just answer that question to because they
I don't
want
think
to talk to
so.
you. You know what I mean?
I
I
mean,
feel
I
like it
mean,
could
I
work.
mean, maybe attractive is the wrong word you're using because it's like if I'm talking to just a stranger that I have no idea, I have a question. As long as I'm not like a creep or a weirdo, because like she doesn't know me. She has no idea who I am. I'm just some dude that she just met and we talk for like a day type shit. And I asked her I have a question. As long as I'm
No,
not
but
a weirdo, it's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
when I'm saying stranger, you've never talked.
I,
That's what I'm saying. When I say stranger, you've never spoken. It's not like someone you've had an interaction with before.
I,
That's what I mean when I say stranger.
are we talking like online or like
Online.
okay? Because I'm thinking
Through DMs. Like
in
through a
person.
DM. Yeah.
Yeah, you could walk up and most strangers,
No, not in
and
person for
if they're
sure.
nice
Oh,
and
I'm
you say you
sorry if
have a
I
question,
didn't make that clear. Definitely
yeah,
online.
maybe not in New York though. New York, you might get,
Yeah, and even in New York, like
you know
you
what I
come
mean.
on now.
Bro,
But
They
yeah,
just gonna
question,
walk
you make
right
a line for
past you
that.
and
Like,
keep
what's
going.
up?
online, oh
Now go on. Continue talking. Continue.
yeah, online, I feel like you're liable to get a question unless because there are certain people who like just don't respond to DMs and stuff like that. Like I know people who are like, yeah, no, no matter who it is, I just don't respond to
That's
those.
crazy.
And so if
I
that's
think
the
that's a lie,
case,
but you know.
I'm just going by what. Listen, I'm telling people at their word till they show me
If
otherwise.
Michael B. Jordan slides in their DMs, they're not gonna ignore it.
All I'm saying, I take people at their word until they prove me wrong. So until that
That's
happens, I
fair.
can't tell you.
That's fair.
But I know people who just don't. Or it might be one of those cases where like they're already dating someone. So even if you like respond
If
to, they're
Michael B.
not.
Jordan slides in a girl's DMs, they're not gonna respond.
No, you know what's nowadays? If you think about it, if Michael B. Jordan slides into their DM, they're posting it online.
If
Michael
Drake
B.
slid
Jordan
in
just
your
slid in my
DMs,
DM.
you're not gonna ignore that
Well,
message.
Drake's gonna make you sign an NDA first.
yeah,
Why you think no information about Drake ever came? I'm not saying he's doing
bro.
anything criminal, but I'm just saying why you
Yo,
think
how do you think how do you think Drake slides in people's DMs? Cause he's done it. How do you
oh
think
yeah.
he does it?
He had a line in a song. Um
Girl, I got feelings for you. Hope you ain't loving the crew. How many bodies you got? Hope it ain't more than a few.
I'm weak.
I'm fucking screaming, bro.
Nah, he
No.
definitely had a song where he mentioned like his man's done got him plenty women in the past. So I feel like he be having his man's reach out.
Mm.
Yeah, because I
Also,
feel like that way is like if you do it, because like he's a big enough like known person to where like you at that. I feel like at that level, there's some things you can't do
yeah.
like directly. You gotta
Nobody
like do
wants to get
through
posted on
people.
the gram and exposed.
Yeah,
So he gonna
yeah,
have his
right.
man's reach out. It's gonna be
And,
like OVO Chubbs or something like that.
and you gotta
Reach
like
out.
and gotta like
He got the KD fake account, the burner
Yeah.
account.
yeah, and you gotta
Now,
like vet the person, make sure they're not like insane, and then just pull up on them.
yep. And then but that's if he's reaching out to nobody. If Shorty like just became famous, then you know what I mean. I seen um, a clip on IG before it. It was like Angel Reese on a podcast, and she was talking. I think Charlemagne asked her something because she was on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne's crazy.
Charlemagne.
He was like, because she was talking about how like different like people like reached out to her and everything like that and congratulated her.
After they won.
Yeah, and Charlemagne was like, "Did Drake reach out to you?" And she was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, nah, don't respond to that Drake reach out." Cause we all know Drake gonna hit you with a yeah, man, congratulations.
Yeah,
I got a
thanks.
basketball court up in Toronto. I'll get all the best coaches. And you can
Stupid.
slide right through. You're gonna
Bro,
find out that basketball court is in his house. It's not.
bro, he was with some like high school basketball players' moms. like
Yeah,
semi
yeah, I
recently.
remember that.
I don't
I
remember
remember
who it
that.
was, but that's insane, bro. Dude just out here living life.
Yeah, that man Drake is never getting married.
Oh, never. No, no.
Never.
The only person who had a chance was Nicki, and that was it.
All right,
Nicki
so
Minaj, and that was it.
overall dating advice on TikTok, yay or nay? Well,
I'm gonna go with nay. I'm gonna go with nay.
we go in nay. I go nay more than yay because there is some like good stuff, but the majority of it though, I don't feel like because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me. So and also I don't live on the internet.
If
Someone just said bump your
he said
advice.
he said if I fail, it's on my accord, not yours.
Facts, bro. If I fail, it's my fault.
Let's say you made
Facts.
a lot of good points. I'm listening to none of them.
Yeah. I'll listen to them for just for listening's sake. Like if I'm
Hey,
bored,
like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
listen to what you're
bro, I
saying.
take what I need, discard the rest, and
Listen, the
that's
only
it.
thing I would say though, take you gotta take everything with a grain of salt, but you could take the girl's advice with 2 grains of salt. That's all I'm saying.
Cause wait, two
Cause
grains as in because they're worse or
no,
better?
better. Take like you only take it with one.
Okay.
Here you could take it with 2. You gotta think from if anything from a girl's perspective is a lot better, in my opinion.
I disagree with that. I disagree, bro. I don't know, bro. I disagree, bro.
There go
Feel
all our
me?
women fans. There they go.
Nah, bro.
They all just
No,
click. They don't
no,
clicked
no,
away,
no, no.
scrolling out.
Welcome to
Somehow.
the Mansplain
Nah,
Podcast, where
nah.
3 dudes tell women how to think.
No, I never said that. I'm never trying to go down that route. And three, I'm not a panderer
welcome,
of
welcome to
nobody.
Patriarchy 101.
No,
I've never
no,
seen so
no.
many people. I can sense it. I never said so many people click off a video.
That's tough, bro.
You
I
felt the
disagree.
disturbance
I disagree.
immediately.
I disagree. I
Why do
disagree.
you disagree, Sado?
Because what a girl know about getting a girl from a man's perspective? Sometimes they don't even know what they want themselves. So how can they know what
I
they?
have a rebuttal.
What's your rebuttal?
The girl, the girls know how they want a guy to approach them.
Bro, sometimes
Girl, wait,
they
wait.
don't even know
A
what they want
girl
for
knows.
themselves. How you
A
gonna know what
girl
they?
knows how they want a guy to treat them. Mind you, it's a case by case basis, but you can always find the middle ground when it's women.
All I'm saying is, depending on the for like majority, I'm not listening to a girl when it comes to how to get girls, because because they don't know to get girls, they don't
He
get
said,
girls.
he said, you
I'm
don't
not.
ask fish how to catch fish. You ask the fisherman.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. And I said on that.
But
Thanks.
it's the fish that can tell you the type of bait that made them bite.
No, I'm nah.
I have no opinions on this
I'm
matter.
not fucking with
I
that.
have no
Yo,
Let's
opinions
move
come
on.
on
on.
Let's
this.
move on.
You
Let's move
can't
on.
tell
Let's
me
move
I
on.
did
Let's move
this,
on.
Chuck.
Let's move on,
I
bro.
have
Let's move
no
on, bro.
opinions on this matter.
Nah. Let's move on before it gets hot, and then we have nah. Let's move on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
we don't
'Cause
want
it's been
episode
like
2 to be the
Yeah,
last episode.
yeah, bro. It's been what like 43 minutes now we've been recording for. So let's just go on to the next topic of conversation. Thanks.
Fraud Watch?
Fraud watch.
Who's on Fraud Watch?
Everybody's on Fraud Watch.
But actually, before you do that, what is fraud watch? Explain. What is
So Fraud Watch, for those of you that don't know, is a segment we came up with where if we think anything is fraudulent or faking
Suspect in
or
some way.
very suspicious, we bring it up on Fraud Watch. Now, you know, I am about to bring up a lot of sports teams that I think are on Fraud Watch. However, it could be anything. I brought up bringing TikTok dating advice on Fraud Watch. That was my opinion, but we disagreed. But so for Fraud Watch, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. As sad to say it, my team is on Fraud Watch right now. We've been on Fraud Watch. I wanted to deny it. I fought the allegations, but once Doc
You're not
Rivers
beating
got
the
hired,
allegations, bro.
I knew what time it was. We're on Fraud Watch the rest of the season. until we win a championship.
It's a tragedy, bro. It's a tragedy for
It's
real.
looking, yo,
Yo,
it's looking
Damian
bad
Lillard
for
played
you.
his best game yesterday, and Giannis too. They played their two best games yesterday of their career, of damn near their career.
It's gonna be very nasty. I have them on fraud watch. I got the Celtics on fraud
No,
watch.
I don't disagree with that. I'm a Celtics fan for context.
And I
Yeah,
don't
I
watch
don't
ball
disagree.
like that, so I can't contribute to the conversation. You feel me?
I'm,
But I
I'm,
am an avid.
It'll be a quick conversation.
But I am an avid listener though, cause y'all going back and forth to me is like TV. So back,
Yeah,
back.
this is a little Stephen A. Skip Bayless,
yeah.
little thing we got going on here. But I don't disagree with you. I think we're on the same page. I think though the Bucks are more on fraud watch than Boston. I think that's a fair assumption. I think that's
It
something fair
hurts.
to say.
It's hurting him. It hurts his
Is
heart,
it
bro.
not fair to
It's
say?
hurting his chest, bro.
Fair.
Because if the same way Damian Lillard is the key to your success, Kristaps Porzingis is the key to our success. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's just
I can't.
um, it's not looking great. I think for us though, I think we're just waiting for the All-Star break. You know how you get like senioritis in high school?
Yeah.
I think that happens with teams when they're waiting just for the All-Star break. So I think after they like chill out, have their fun, now the season really starts. After the All-Star break. It's true. The season really starts after the All-Star break. So you kind of will know everything you need to know maybe 10 games after All-Star break is over. I think we just need to lock in the way that we've been locking in, and that's it, just to stay healthy.
Doc Rivers better have a scheme by All-Star break.
Wasn't that his first win yesterday?
Yeah.
What is he, 1-3?
1-2, I believe.
1-2.
Doc Rivers better have a scheme.
They gotta make a trade.
Listen, bro, I need us to fleece a team, bro. Give us Alex Caruso. Give us Herb Jones.
Damian Lillard and Bobby Portis for Jalen Brunson and Hartenstein.
Listen, dog.
It's never gonna happen, but Jalen Brunson right now is playing like an MVP.
I'm telling you, bro. Even give us Mikal Bridges, man. Do you really need to be in Brooklyn? Like, come on, dog. Just pull up real quick.
I don't want Mikal Bridges.
You know what I'm saying? But that's nasty work. Who else I got on fraud watch? The entire Western Conference is on fraud
Oh,
watch.
100%. 100%.
The entire West.
I feel like
anybody can win it, and that's the scary part.
This is why the NBA has to go to a 1-16 seeding format for the playoffs. Because the two best teams in the league could very well come out and be from the Eastern Conference.
The East is definitely, it's low-key been the best conference like the last 3 years.
Like, I still think Nuggets would have made it last year and everything, but you can't tell me right now that the two best teams aren't probably from the East, right? I think even though the Nuggets are the defending champs, they still got a lot of holes in their team right now.
They did lose
and
Bruce Brown.
Yeah, they still gotta prove something, because right now, if those two dudes don't carry, they're not winning any games. They gotta score 70 combined to win a game, or at least 60. If they don't combine for 60, they're not winning.
In fairness, they might though. That's the problem with Denver.
But I want to see a 1-16 format. I want to see seed number 1 face seed number 16, and this, that, and the third. You know what would be really cool?
What?
If I just thought about this, if the NBA did a 1 to like the top 16 teams, and we do like a randomizer, a random generator, right? And it picks who faces who.
That'd be so nasty.
Like you could get like Celtics and Bucks in the first round.
But
right?
see, that's the problem though. It's gonna be nasty because of narratives. because basketball fans are gonna 20 years down the line, they're not gonna care about the random generator. They're just gonna see Celtics and Bucks and be like, aha, the Celtics lost in the first round, or aha, the Bucks lost in the first round. And y'all thought Giannis was this or Jason Tatum was this. That's why it's gonna be super nasty if they can't do
But
stuff like that
tell me
because
that's not cool though. But
reputations would die.
if
No, I'm with you. That's a great idea. That'd be
like
mad fun.
I
Bro.
think if the game were to be changed like that now, right, and you take that to the future, those kids in
Yeah.
the future are gonna know that that's how it was. So you can't really say that. That's not gonna be a legitimate argument. And
People are
people
gonna say
on
it, bro.
TV though, people on TV, like all these analysts are probably gonna try and say it, but the backtrack to it is, that it's a random generator. You can't control it. They probably weren't supposed to meet in the first round, but it just happened like that. You could get Celtics and OKC in the first round. You could get Bucks and Nuggets in the first round or something.
No, I agree. I feel like that'd be cool. And especially like nowadays, we don't really got rivalries in the league. And they did it back then because of travel purposes, having a whole Eastern and Western conference. And so I feel like nowadays it would not be that bad to do. Because you already don't have rivalries. It's one thing, it's like I mean, you kind of do have rivalries because
A little bit, but
you
it's
always
not much.
you always want to see as a Bucks fan, for instance, I always
Bucks and Celtics.
Bucks and Celtics, Bucks in Miami,
Those
different-
three teams got some serious beef.
yeah, those three teams you always kind of want to see. Okay, what's it looking like this year?
Yeah.
But it's not a heated rivalry for example, where it's like Knicks and the Bulls or something like that. So I definitely do agree. But 1 to 16 rivalries would develop like that anyways. It'd just be cross conference rivalries. Like now we get to finally see Embiid and Jokic play. If we had that back in the day, we could have been seen Kobe and LeBron.
Yeah.
They didn't just have to meet in the finals.
Yeah.
Little things like that.
I think random generator is the way to go. Because the first round is usually always boring. You're not going to see an 8 seed beat a 1 seed unless you have a situation where Giannis gets injured.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
move on.
That's not going to happen. I think the first round should be, if they're going to keep it the way that they're keeping it, should be best of 5 instead of best of 7. Because why I got to watch 4 games at least of the first round? Why?
No, it's true.
It's wasting my time. I'm sure it doesn't get ratings. There's no reason
we gotta
to have
get to that second round a little bit
faster, and there's no reason to have it linger on for so long, especially in both conferences. Like it usually goes to 5 games for the most. When have you seen a 6-game first round matchup? A 1 to 8 matchup.
I have to think about it.
1 to 8 matchup. Go to 6 games or 7. I think the last one I could think about is Philly and the Bulls.
Oh yeah,
When Rose was there. It's either 6 or 7. I want to say 7, but I don't know. And Philly, I'm pretty sure Philly won.
When the
that was with Iggy and them.
When the Bulls took on the Celtics and it was Jimmy Butler and Rondo on the Bulls. That went to 6.
Ooh,
was the Celtics?
Yeah, Celtics.
Were they first?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was.
I don't remember if that was 1-8.
It was either 1-8 or 2-7.
I know.
And that was one matchup I desperately didn't want because I knew those dudes were gonna take us.
Bro.
Rondo getting injured saved us from a first round exit.
Before Rondo got hurt, I was watching like, oh nah, they're getting put away. I was watching that series.
That's why I didn't want to face them because of Rondo. And Rondo's my number 1 for life.
Yeah.
Right? I understand some stuff happened with him recently. I don't support it. I'm just saying as a player, that was my favorite player because I'm a Boston fan for my whole life. So when I saw we was going against him, I'm like, playoff Rondo's gonna cook us, bro. And that's exactly what he did for 2 straight games.
It was nasty.
And then we won 4 straight as soon as he got injured.
It was nasty work, bro.
That was no coincidence.
Jimmy Butler and Rondo was carving y'all up, bro. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
But basically, for Fraud Watch, Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, the entire Western Conference. That's Fraud
Philly
Watch.
is always on fraud watch.
Yeah, but now they don't got Embiid, so like they just on suicide watch. That's what it
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
I'm weak. Nigga said suicide watch.
It's
Oh my
true.
goodness.
That's what it is. Cause
Man,
now
hey,
you
I
do got a
can't.
torn meniscus.
Hey
How you
man,
gonna win? They not
I cannot verify nor deny. This is not my field. Like I said earlier, this is
Say,
not
do you have anybody you want to put on fraud watch?
in general.
me in general. I'm kind of on. It can be like shows and stuff like that too, or it's like
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
anything.
Anything.
Well, ooh. I personally can't put anyone on fraud watch, but I have been seeing on Twitter some people put Sakuna from JJK on fraud watch. Personally, I don't get why, because it's like I know this man is a devious man.
That dude is is
Bro,
one of the
bro is
strongest in
a
the show.
savage. And bro put him on fraud watch. I'm like, he does not belong on that list.
Why are they putting them on fraud watch? What are they
It's
saying?
Twitter, bro. It's Twitter, bro. That's just
It's because he's top 2 in the show. That's what it is.
bro. He's top 2 and he's not 2.
I
Facts.
wouldn't say that, but he's top 2.
Low key,
I'm
Bro,
not-
he's top 2 and he's not 2, bro. So that's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but based on what we were seeing,
He's top 2 and not 2, bro.
he might not be too.
You think he's
He
stronger
really-
than Gojo?
Bro, he spoiler alert, too late.
No,
He beat
no,
him.
no spoilers.
Bro, spoilers
No
are outright,
spoilers.
bro.
No spoilers. You're gonna lose
Not,
people.
bro.
You're gonna lose people. Don't
Bro,
spoil.
Usher
No
spoiled
spoiler.
already for
No
everyone.
spoiler. You're not gonna have people swiping off. You're not gonna have people scrolling. No spoilers. But
That
just
nigga
or
dead,
no.
nigga!
Yes or no.
Dead,
we tell people to
nigga!
You think no? We're not saying nothing. Just yes or
Dead,
no. You think
nigga.
Sukuna is stronger than Gojo? Yes or no?
Tell
Yes.
us in the comment section, and I'll spoil it in the
Yes.
comment section.
Yes.
'Cause I
That's
think-
more fair. That's more fair.
I think there's one thing specifically that kind of shows a very big difference between them.
Man,
I
you know
can't
what?
explain
You
it.
know what? We can just leave it at that. He's top 2 and he's not 2.
I wouldn't leave it at that,
That's
but
all.
because I don't even have enough information on
I do.
Sukuna.
I do,
Tell
and
you
I'm
that.
telling you right now, he's top 2 and he's not 2. So
I wouldn't-
take that as you will. You feel me? But
I
I
would
like this
What?
this fraud watch segment though. I think it's calm. I like it.
Okay.
I like it for sure.
I
Anything
have
else?
something on fraud watch.
What's up?
Groundhog's Day is on fraud watch.
Oh, that's been on Fraud Watch since
Why?
then.
Why?
Them
Why?
stupid
Why?
little groundhogs say it's an extended winter 70% of the time. I just read it the other day. Like 72%
No,
of
now
the
it's
time.
supposed to be in early spring.
Yeah, because when you do it 70%, you're gonna get to the 30 eventually.
Yeah.
Fraud watch. They're lying. They keep extending winter, them stupid little groundhogs, for the past 20 years. They ruining my life, man. They ruining my life.
That's
My tire
so
blew the
wild.
other day. I gotta defrost my car every morning because of them. Fraud watch.
Fraud
Groundhog's Day. Fraud watch.
Fraudulent activity, bro. On
All them little groundhogs is frauds.
that's crazy, bro.
They don't know nothing about the winter, bro.
They be buried in little holes.
I
all
mean, they
over.
probably like the winter more, honestly. It's probably biased. They probably
Yeah.
biased to the winter.
Yeah, when you live in a hole, they don't make a difference
You got a whole bunch of fur.
whether it's summer or
Yeah,
winter,
you got a whole
bro.
bunch of fur.
Dirt
on you.
is gonna feel the same.
Yeah, in fact, bro. They're gonna be dirty no matter what type of seasoning.
Word, I'm like, yo, bro.
Nah, it's true, bro.
Give a
But
dog a bone, bro.
It's crazy that people get excited about it. Like when they hear people hear it's early spring, they're like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, that's not.
Who
not
cares?
how- So the people who watch or care about Groundhog Day
Right.
results
Oh,
that you on Fraud Watch.
groundhog participants.
You're
Y'all
on
are,
fraud
y'all are
watch.
on fraud watch. too.
100%.
People do that?
I'm watching
Because-
y'all.
There's no
Hey,
way.
hey,
There's no
people do
way
that?
we televise this too.
Yes,
Why are
bro,
we
it's
televising
televised.
this?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on, bro. Why does this make the news?
You know, fraud. When I was a kid, y'all used to catch me with that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But all y'all, I'm paying attention. I'm tuned in every year now.
Where
Yeah,
else?
before
You
I
know
stopped
better.
tuning in for a
You
while. I'm
locked
tuned in
in.
now.
You
Y'all
locked
on
in
fraud
for it.
watch. Let's see how early this spring is.
Yo. The weather people, weathermen and women, fraud watch. Because y'all ain't telling us nothing. Never, not one time have y'all been right. Y'all gonna say just a few like a little while ago they saying it's gonna snow like 3-4 inches. It ain't snow. It ain't snow, not a lick. What's going on? Y'all always
Mm-hmm.
wrong, right? Why would I listen to you when I could just pull out my phone and look at the weather app?
No,
That's
it's true.
it. Fraud watch.
I knew weathermen were on fraud watch when I found an Instagram account with this guy who, if you comment a song, he'll incorporate the song lyrics into his weather report
I've,
on the
I've
on
seen
the
that. Yeah,
live
yeah,
news.
yeah,
I
yeah.
seen that. I
He's
Seen
doing
seen
that.
Eminem lyrics to break down the weather. I'm
Yep.
like, that's how I know he's capping, because one of these days he's gonna get a song that he can't make the lyrics for unless he starts lying on the weather.
that. Right. So I just
You know what I
made it
mean?
on
Fraud watch, bro. How y'all not peeping? He's clearly doing I'm the real Slim Shady. like, talking about the shade in the weather. I peeped that miles ago. Come on,
Bro, he's
dog.
gonna say it's gonna be cloudy, so that's gonna indicate the shade, and then it's gonna be the most sunny day that we've seen in months.
I'm telling you, bro's capping for the song lyrics, bro. That's what I knew, bro.
Like, bro,
Over. Anyone else on the fraud watch, or we can close up the section of the fraud
Dasani
watch?
has been on fraud watch for a long
Dasani
time.
for life been on
You know
fraud
why
watch,
you're on
bro.
fraud watch, but
Money's
I'll
trash.
keep it hush for now.
Trash.
Dasani, bro.
Pure
We
Life
don't,
also on fraud watch.
we don't. Yo. I'm not getting paid for this, but Poland Spring all the way. You not
Fraud
on fraud
watch?
watch.
Poland Spring on
No,
fraud watch,
they're
bro?
not on fraud watch all the
Oh, I'm about
way.
to
Poland
say,
Spring is the
bro,
goat.
bro, I was about to line you,
Poland Spring
bro.
is the goat.
I was about to
I
say, bro,
don't
you
drink
put Poland
nothing
Spring on
else but
fraud watch,
Poland
you're
Spring.
bugging.
I'm not gonna
Poland
lie.
Spring, guys.
If you
This
got
is
Poland
it.
Spring as your goat, you're kind of basic, low key.
Bro, sometimes basic is good, bro. Sometimes simple is good.
Bro,
Because
this dude, he wants to drink some type of water and be able to turn Super Saiyan right after. That's what he's looking for. I'm just
because
looking for
because to be
regular
fair,
health.
right? See, right, you got Poland Spring,
Yeah.
Aquafina, Fiji, but like you don't need the Fiji water, you don't need the Voss, you don't need all that. Just some simple spring water. As long as it hydrates you, nigga, that's all I care about. As long as water I
Yo,
hydrate me
Boss
right,
caught
bro.
me
That's all I care
crazy.
about, bro.
Boss caught me
You
crazy.
have Voss before?
I had Voss
I've
before,
had
and you
Voss
know what
before.
happened?
Fraud.
No, because
No,
here's
no,
what
no, no. You
happened.
know what? Put Voss on fraud watch, bro. Facts.
Bro,
Yes,
no, but
yes,
here's
yes,
what
yes, 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 yes.
I don't know
You're
because I've
tweaking.
had it once, right? But it didn't really, it didn't really feel different. And here's why I tried it, right? For some reason, my mom had it. I don't know how she had like a little bottle, but in Grown Ups, right? Adam Sandler's kid in Grown Ups, the oldest one, when they went to a restaurant, all of them in the beginning of the movie, right? Like when they first got to the oh no, I don't think they went to the island yet. Right? So they're all ordering food and this kid orders Voss water. Right? He say he wants Voss water. So from that movie, I always thought about like what was so special about Voss water. And then I drank the Voss water and it just didn't feel like nothing. Maybe I gotta have it again. I don't
Fraud
know.
watch.
But
Fraud watch. Put Voss
Nah,
water on
I'll
bro.
put it.
fraud
I'll put it.
watch.
Wait. I wouldn't put it on fraud watch. I'll put it on skeptical watch. All right. I'll put it on.
Bro,
I'll put it on
bro,
caution.
bro. Why am
It
I
has
paying?
a. It has a
Bro,
yellow caution sign
nah,
next to the
bro.
boss.
Why am
That's
I
what I put
paying
it on.
$5 for a bottle of water I can get for like 1, 2, 3?
You
Does the
can't
same
get
shit,
that water for 1, 2, 3. That's the point of Voss, bro.
bro. But why?
You
Why should
really
I be
think that comes
buying
from a
Voss?
spring in Poland?
You know how, bro.
Ah,
Why Voss though? What about Voss water makes want to buy Voss water? Because it's Voss water, bro.
It says
It's the
hundred
same shit,
percent natural spring water. I'm reading the bottom. I'm reading the bottom right now. That's all. You continue. I'm just saying.
bro. I got water right here. It's just regular water, bro. You feel me? Facts. As long as it hydrate me and do its job, bro, we gonna do what we do right. That's it.
My,
That's all I'm saying, bro.
my
You're
joint
good.
is I rock with regular water too. I'm not a water purist. I
Right.
will say though, for me, Essentia is my goat. Essentia water.
Essentia. Interesting.
Essentia is
I've
probably
heard
my
that
goat.
Essentia is really cool.
Really good.
I like I like mineral water too, though.
I was
Mineral
gonna
water.
say mineral water
Mineral
is
water
up
is
there
pretty good.
too
Yeah, for sure.
because it tastes better. Like, there's a difference.
Every water has a distinct taste. That's if you drink water, you know that.
That's true.
Every water.
Anything else? Anything else on the fraudulent list? So we could move on from this. Get on the topic of
I think
fraud.
Fraud.
that's good for today.
Yeah, I
I think
think
that's
that's
good
good.
for
I think
today.
so. Yeah, I think so.
I kind of wanted to get into a conversation, but I don't like doing spoilers. But I feel like if you haven't watched these two shows by this point, you know you're subject to the spoilers. I really want to get into this Code Geass versus Death Note conversation in terms of Light and L. I mean Light and Lelouch.
Lelouch.
Yeah, how y'all feeling? Y'all watched it, right?
Yep.
Y'all
Watched.
y'all up y'all up for that kind of conversation?
My memory's a bit fuzzy, but I'm up
Yeah,
for it.
because I haven't watched Code Geass in like 4 years almost.
That's
It's
fair.
been it's been a minute since I watched Code Geass, but
That's
I
fair. So if you
do.
want to pause on it for now,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
like we could put a pin on it. Cause like I have to like watch it over. If you really want to have this conversation, bro, I have to watch
Yeah.
it over again. I have to.
Okay. That's why I wanted to ask first. 'Cause I've been dying to have this conversation.
Yeah.
'Cause I
So
feel like
like,
it's a big topic in the
I
anime.
so I so let's put a
Put a
pin on
pin in it.
it because I have to watch it over again to like
Okay.
refresh
Cool.
my
Cool. Cool.
memory
Cool. 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 Cool.
in
Okay,
it
that's fair.
for sure. Because we could definitely have this conversation, bro, to see who's like the better protagonist when it comes to like their goals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah.
Batman clears them all, by the way.
But
Okay.
yeah. Bro.
What other topics do we have? So like we don't like drag out because I remember you wanted to mention like a topic was like can you hate your kids? And I kind of want to like get into that. It's been on my mind.
Oh, did you say that? Why did you say that before?
All right, so this was a topic that I kind of brought up before, and something that I've always thought about. You know, because I have little cousins and I have nieces and everything. And for the most part, I like my nieces for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
My little cousin growing on me and my little cousins and everything like that. But if you've ever dealt with like an annoying kid, whether it was a little cousin, niece, nephew, something like that, I feel like one thing that always comes to my mind is like, bro, what if I have a kid, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't like him or her? Like, what if,
Why?
like, obviously, when they're young, it can be like, oh, they're just annoying thing. But I
Mm-hmm.
think too, like, what if we're just like completely different people? You know what I mean? Like everything I like to do and enjoy, they don't like. Like we don't relate at all.
Damn, they really took from the mom side.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not even stuff that like, because there's stuff we love, stuff we like, stuff we can tolerate. That we can go to various lengths for our family, or friends or whatever. But like I'm talking like they're on the opposite side. They're on the things they love to do, you hate. Like if you hate reading books, they love to read books. If you hate this, that's what they love to do. And so, you know,
You're a Bucks fan, they become a Celtics fan.
yeah. And so things like that, that's what I think about. Because obviously when they're a kid, there's that like, what if my kid is just really annoying? Yeah, I mean, and people always talk about parenting, and that's true. But there is a nature aspect that not everything is nurture. So what if this child is just born a menace, and no matter how many different styles of parenting I try, he's still a little crackhead, and now I just have to be stuck with a little crackhead for like the
Yup.
next 18 years. You know what I mean?
Yup.
18.
Like,
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like after
Hey,
that, after that, Reddit
bro.
throwing them in the wild, bro. Go fend for
Yo,
yourself.
like,
bro.
I
That's
want to
real
preface this.
though. Nah,
Obviously,
that's
you
real
love
though.
your
That's real
kids.
though.
Like, obviously, you're gonna still love your kid. Obviously, most of us still love our kids. But
Right.
what if you just don't like your kid? Like, you know?
I mean, is it because are you saying you don't like your kids because they don't like the same things that you do? Because so far
He
that's
just
what I'm
doesn't
hearing.
like them in general, and there's multiple reasons why.
But
Uh,
okay,
it,
so like in my perspective, if you don't like your kid because they don't like what you like, that's not a valid reason not to like them. In my opinion, it's not a valid reason because it's like bro got his own interests outside of what you like. Just because you like it doesn't mean they have to like it either. You know what I mean? It may be hard to like to deal with. Like, oh, I would want my son to do like to be into like, let's say, I want my son to do like martial arts. You feel me? But he don't want to do martial arts as much as I do. I'm still the parent though, so you're gonna do some type of martial art because self defense and like just physicality and cause I fucking said so. That's just what the bottom line is. You feel me? That's what it is, bro. Thanks.
okay,
You feel me?
Sergeant.
But I'm not saying like you gotta be at the
At
same degree.
ease.
Like I'm not saying like you gotta like it at the same
Wake up
degree as
at the
I
crack of
do.
dawn. He got the. He gonna get the military cut.
Yes, sir. Wake your ass up. You're gonna jog 4 in the morning around the block, son. What's up?
Drop and give me 50 on your knuckles.
Right
Yo,
now.
that's
Stop
crazy.
playing. But
Yo,
but
I
my
can
point.
really see Satu being that type of father though.
I will no. That's OD. That's OD. But because I'm saying it because like to me it's important. You need some type of discipline as a child to not grow up and be like a heathen, bro. When you grow up and shit. It's not
Question.
what.
Well, actually, let me answer the question first, and then ask you a question, Satu.
What's up?
I think I don't. I think it's. I think I would never say anything is really impossible, right? Um. So I don't think it's impossible to not like your kid, cause some people, their kids end up doing, criminal activity and stuff, right? That's a fact of life. It happens, right? Um, and you're probably not gonna like your son from or daughter or whoever because they've done that criminal activity, right? You know, if they go and do something crazy, I'm not gonna specify a type of crime, but if they do something crazy and they end up going to jail and stuff, are you really gonna still like them after that? Right? So maybe it doesn't have to be when they're a kid growing up. It could happen over time. It could happen
Especially if
later
they're
on in
adults.
life. Yeah, things can happen. I don't think when they're a kid you could necessarily not like them. You could probably find them annoying and stuff at times, but at the end of the day, that's still your kid, so you're still gonna look for the positives, right? Um,
He hasn't seen a real menace.
Nah, I have, bro. I have those kids that we were dealing with. Yeah, I've seen them, bro. I've seen them, and it gets
Don't
me
you not like
upset.
some of them?
No, it's not. I don't not like them. I love them. If something happened to them,
Yo, I ain't gonna
if
lie,
something happened,
bro. I ain't gonna lie,
Making me out
bro.
to be the bad
Yo,
guy right
I ain't
now.
gonna lie, Renan, you just might be a menace.
cause
That's for
even
straight
though
up.
at times
That's
I
what
find them
that's what it
annoying,
sound like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's what it sound like right now, bro. You just a
at,
menace,
I got
bro.
some examples for y'all in a second.
at times I find the kids annoying and stuff, and they like they give trouble. It happens. I don't think I've ever come across kids that give us as much trouble as they do. But at the end of the day, I still love them. Like when we go and visit them, I can't really hang out with them too much because they're gonna start getting all crazy and running wild. but that doesn't mean that I don't love them, right?
But what if it's not give you trouble sometimes or at times? What if it's every time, all the time trouble?
That has happened with them and my parents. 'Cause my parents see them, all the time, right? So when they go, they deal with them all the time. Is what I'm saying. So when we go and visit them, they're the ones handling the situation, right? They're the ones in charge, so they're always with the kid. And I can't. There's nothing there that indicates that they don't like the children, and they say like they love those kids, no matter what it is that they do, and how much stress that they cause them. They still love the kids, and I've seen the work that those kids put in to give in trouble. It's bad, bro. It's bad, but we love them anyways. So that's just from my experience. I don't know if the kids that you're dealing with, are crazier than that or whatever.
I just think to a certain extent, right? And none of us have kids to preference that. So
Yes,
we're all coming from a vantage point of a hypothetical.
we're coming from a vantage point in which we can leave.
Yeah, that's the main thing that, from our perspective, when we're whatever, whether it's family, babysitting, or whatever, no matter how much trouble a kid gives us, we can always kind of exit the situation. And so we don't view things the same way. Like, y'all know if y'all ever had a classmate or someone that just gets on your nerves. If
Mhm.
you're if you're
Mhm.
with if you have to if you're put in a place where you have to be with them all the time, it's like the worst thing ever. But when you only see them sometimes, it's not as bad. You know what I mean? And so when it's your kid, you have to see, bro, all the time, 24/7. So if you don't like him, then it's like you got to deal with that. And I'm not saying necessarily like we have different interests is the only reason. There can be other reasons. Like, what if you just like, your kid grows up, becomes an adult, and you just don't like their character. Like, their character is very annoying. Like, they're an annoying person to be around. Obviously, you still love your kid, but you just don't like them. What if their laugh is so annoying and they laugh all the time as a kid? You know what I mean? And I don't want you what I feel like a lot of times, and I feel like this might be going on a little bit right now, is you guys are taking the love that you have for your child. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about liking them.
As a person, not just because they're like your
Wanting
child.
Yeah, like wanting to be around them, different things like that. Obviously, when you love, you know what I mean, when you love your child or when you love someone, you're gonna look at the positives, even if they're annoying at times. You're gonna look past that stuff. I'm not talking about the love part. I'm talking about the liking part.
But I think that
Like, do
love
you
part.
enjoy their company?
I feel
You know what
like
I mean?
with something like that though, you kind of have to like accept it, especially if you can't do anything about it. Just that's just who they are. You kind of
Yeah.
have to just like you kind of have to deal with it. Really, it's like if I had a child and he was like loud and annoying all the time, and like, and me wrong, I've tried to like steer them away from doing that, but that's who they are. That's who they are, bro. I don't know. I'm like, hey, this is who you are. I love you still. You feel me? I would, but that's just who you are, bro. So you gotta accept that at the end of the day. Because you
Yeah,
have to, I have to own that.
I think that's a valid point. I think at some point you're gonna accept your kid for what he or she what they are, right? Um, and you're gonna adapt in that aspect. You're gonna
Okay.
adapt over time.
Okay.
Cause it also the love that you have for your child plays that part too. So it's not like you could just separate the two. That love comes and guides you to where you're gonna like your kid, or at least accept your kid for what they are.
Okay. Now, okay, to determine who's lying and who's telling the truth. Now here goes a curveball, right?
I what's up?
Now you guys
Uh
said
oh.
that
Truth be
it
told,
gets
now
to a point where you'll just accept them and everything like that, right? And try and look
Mm-hmm.
past it. That's fair. Now, what if you have other kids and you have, say, you have a son, you don't like the son, but you have a daughter that you do like,
that's my princess for real.
you have a
That's
son
my
that you do
princess
like,
for real.
or you have 4 kids or 3 kids.
Well, now four is crazy.
One of them you don't like, but you like the rest of them. You
I'll
want to
say
hang out with the
this
rest of them.
for
Nah,
that.
wait, hold on. Before you say anything, how does that affect your parenting?
No, no, no.
And
I was
don't
gonna
lie and say you're gonna be
because
impartial because you can't.
not because I was gonna answer that because this is what my dad told me. Cause I definitely asked him this question at one point. I was like, oh,
He said he
he's
likes
like,
Mamadou better.
no,
Oh,
he no, cause like that's
He said no. He said no. What? No, definitely not.
that's so crazy. So crazy
gotcha.
to ask, bro. But because like I asked my dad this question before, I was like, oh, like, do you have like a favorite or something like that? He told me no. He doesn't play favorites. And from what and I'm only saying this because I know my dad and how he is. Nigga, my dad, and we're tight. So like I watch his behavior and stuff like that. He really does not play favorites, bro. And and also like all of his kids had different personalities. So me, I'm loud and I'm like explosive and extroverted. My brother is more reserved and introverted. My sister is along that line too. You feel me? But she's just like teenage girl and this shit. So it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? So all these different characters, because I can get loud. I can get loud as
no.
hell.
Oh, we know.
Y'all know I can get real loud up in
Yeah,
here. You feel me?
yeah.
So, but like, and it can get annoying at times. But my brother isn't as loud as I am, so like, but it's not like he likes him more than me because I'm loud. He still like tolerates me, and it's not loud all the time. There's definitely times where it's up and it's down
Tolerance
and
is a
stuff like
crazy
that. You
word.
feel me? So to him, like there is no favorite. So for me, if that was me and I had kids like that, I'm not gonna pick one over the other and stuff like that. There's gonna be times where like I don't want you yelling in my face, and then I have a daughter who comes through and it's
Oh,
like, oh,
I thought he was gonna say I want you and pause, and that's it. I was like, wait.
and it's like, oh, my daughter is here and she's not as loud as him right now, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like cast my son away because he's loud as fuck and my daughter's here and she's not. That's not how I think. I don't know if that answered your question or not, but
I'm not saying you would cast one away.
You would
but
just
like I'm saying
you
is
would
like,
just want the company of one over the other. I think is what he's saying.
there's times. It depends on the timing because like if I'm like stressed out about work or whatever, and my son comes like yelling the door, I'm not gonna want to deal with that because he's yelling in my face and I'm stressed out, bro. But if my daughter comes in and she's cool and calm, I'm gonna want to deal with that more at that time. It's just a timing thing. It's like what are you doing in that day? How's that day been going and stuff like that.
I
That's
think
really
there's way too many factors to take in,
for
right?
sure. It's not a
Because
black
like
and
how
white
you
thing.
said, if you're stressed out, if you like how you said you could be stressed out,
Mm-hmm.
right? At that point, it's not necessarily the kids. You just don't. You may not want to speak to anyone, right? And we've talked
Right.
about that before on the last episode. If you watched it, there are times where you just don't want to talk to anyone. So it doesn't necessarily have to be your kids. It could just something like that would just be in general.
I think I think that can be fair. I don't know, man. I
Because like,
think
cause like it's not black and white. There's a whole lot of gray in this, and it's definitely like situational and circumstantial and stuff like that.
No matter
But
if I'm black
but
or
I
white.
do but I do agree though. At the end of the day, Like at the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, bro's still your kid. You can't just like cast him aside just because he's
Yeah,
annoying. You can't do that. Bro's still your kid. Still gotta accept it, even if you like it or not. That's just what you have to do when you have kids for real.
yeah. You gonna love your kid. All I'm saying is,
Like you gonna like
word.
him.
And it's like obviously favoritism is the opposite end of the spectrum where you like one kid more than the other. But I think if you don't like your kid, for example, there's not a way. If you have more than one kid, it's gonna be hard to not show that kid that you don't like him or you don't like her or whatever. That's all I'm saying. And so we can all be like, yeah, man, I really wouldn't like, I'd really treat her, just, it's all about, day and time or whatever. I just think though that like,
That was a crazy say to
I just
Nasty
think
word.
in some regards, bro, you gonna see it, bro.
him.
You know what I
Nasty
mean? It's gonna show every now and then. Like one kid come up, yo, bro, get away from me, bro. And then the other kid walk up, hey, boo,
Yeah, it
ah.
might show once in a while for sure. Cause like with
Once in
some
a while,
people,
for sure.
it's gonna show for sure. It doesn't happen to me if we sound out younger. I'm like,
Yeah.
what it is.
Cause trust, I've seen my brother interact with our like nieces and cousins and stuff like that. And one will do something, hey, stop it. And the other one will do something, hey, don't did you hear? I told you to stop. And he's yelling at one kid way hard for the same offense. And
Yeah.
it's
True.
boldly obvious. The kid might not realize it now,
You
but
gonna look
like,
back on it one day.
yeah. When it translates to him getting yelled at, instead of 4, when it translates to them getting yelled at 12, 13, 14, they're going to realize, oh, snap. You don't treat such and such how you treat me. You don't like me.
At least that's gonna be the thought.
The
Yeah.
hope is that, they're more likable by the time they're our age.
Yeah.
But that's not always a guarantee. You know what I'm
Honestly
saying?
though, also like, cause I've dealt with that when I was younger. Now not anymore, but when I was younger, like having to like fight for the affection of your parents between like your siblings, bro, is rough. It's rough, especially when like me being the oldest and having to fight for like my younger siblings sometimes, where like they get favorited for one thing over the other. When it comes to me, well, oh, why treating me this way, but them something totally different. It's like, it can be tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? It could be hard for real.
I'll. Oh, okay, go
I
ahead.
was going to say, as the youngest, I have to fight for nothing.
Yeah,
I knew.
right. Because
Granted,
you youngest, bro. Like you're the baby of the family, so you get treated differently. I'm the oldest. I got like the full brunt of everything growing up. You know what I mean? And then after a while, I just got like filtered down. Cause I remember, right? My sister and I were talking for a bit, and I was like, and she said she wanted to go to a concert. I'm like, yo, dad is not letting you go to a concert on a school day. You're bugging. You're lace. And she was like, yeah, he will. I'm like, no, he's not. Bro, it's a Tuesday. Just because you're a senior don't mean nothing. Because when I was a senior,
Was that a Drake
just being a
concert?
senior don't mean, bro. I couldn't even go to the high school soccer game at Fireman's Field on a Tuesday without hearing something back, bro. Bro, I came home and my dad said, "Just because you're a senior don't mean nothing. It's still a school day. After school, bring your ass home, bro." I'm on my like the next week, bro. I'm on my way to school with like my boy in the car. My sister calls me and she's like, "Yo, so remember when you said that he wouldn't let me go? Guess what? I'm going." I'm like, "What is happening right now, bro?"
Nah, that's insane.
That's
hmm
I'm like, ain't no way, bro. You just said that he could, bro. Like, it's a Tuesday, a school night. The dad that I knew would never allow the fool just to slide on his on life.
Was that a Drake concert?
Bro, I don't know who she gonna see. It's not Drake because Yeah, but it's some artists I don't even remember. I don't care. It's not even important. It's not even important to
No,
go
because
see.
if it was
Important
a
is that
Drake concert, right, I would understand that that's very important to go to.
nigga, my
You
dad
know?
don't know who Drake is. He don't know
No,
who Drake
but
is, bro. So
I'm
it don't
just
even matter for
saying.
real. He don't
I'm
know who
just
Drake is,
saying, it's
bro.
like you gotta emphasize. You gotta emphasize that that's a once in a lifetime opportunity,
Bro, my dad don't care,
bro.
bro.
The people that went to those Drake concerts at MSG recently or Barclays,
Oh, they'll tell you.
once in a lifetime opportunity. I wish I could have been one of those people, but
I
I'm broke.
don't. I don't
Oh,
care.
they'll tell you.
But bro, it's like I'm like, all right, well, clearly the parental style has changed since like from me to you, clearly because I couldn't even go like down the block on a Tuesday night if it wasn't about some school shit. But you're going to concerts and shit on a Tuesday, which is crazy.
Yeah,
That's life though.
Listen, man. All I gotta say is, if you ask my mom right now, she
Right.
would tell you she has no favorites. But then I always want to know, why is a sole picture of my sister her screensaver on her phone?
that's
It's
crazy.
just a picture of my sister, nobody else.
You know what? To be fair though, on that
She doesn't
point,
have
no,
favorites.
it's crazy though. On that point, my mom has a picture of me as her screensaver, not because I'm her favorite. It's because I cut my. Let me
Ah,
finish. Let me
he's
finish.
Listen,
not,
Let me
he's
finish.
here's
taping
what
it
Let
now.
me
happened.
finish.
He's
Let me
taping it
finish.
now.
Let me finish. Let me
Here's what
finish. Let me
happened.
finish. Let me finish. Finish. No, no, no. So, no, no. It's not because I'm her favorite child. It's because I cut my hair. That's the only reason why I'm her screensaver, bro. And she can't get over that. I swear to God, that's why. Facts. Look at
First off,
yo,
you're
bro.
lucky. You're lucky we're not in the truth be told section of the podcast, right?
Because
Bro, this is going
he'd
on
be
for too
lying.
Right.
long.
Second
Bro,
off,
I'm not
you
lying,
know,
bro. I'm really
you
not.
know, you know what it is. When people tell a story, they always tell the side that makes them look good, and they're always gonna leave out the part that makes them look like the bad guy. That's what we just witnessed.
Why? Because
100%.
I
That is what
because
we
I'm her
witnessed
screensaver because I
in
cut my
real
hair, bro.
time
Yo.
in 4K.
Bro,
Because how you
bro,
gonna talk about,
bro.
oh, your sister gets to do this, that, and the third? I guess
Mhm.
that's that because that's from your dad, but your mom having you as a screensaver, that's
Bro, it's cause
you
I
get a
cut my
little.
Okay, listen,
bro, yes,
listen.
no, bro. I don't think you understand, bro. When I cut my hair, bro, these niggas acted like I just like built the ship to NASA to go to the fucking moon, bro. I swear to you, bro. They were so elated, bro. I'm like, I don't know why you're so happy about I cut my hair. It's not a big deal. But my dad was like, oh, you like a decent man now. I'm like, all right, bro. I mean, at this
Um,
point, it's like whatever. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize that we extended the fraud watch segment.
All right, bro. All right, bro. You know
I
what?
what I
All
was gonna say was that you cutting your hair puts you on the top of the list. That's why you're the
That's what
screensaver.
I'm saying. Like
right.
That's why you're the
that's what
screensaver.
happened.
You know what? If I keep
It
talking,
was it
bro,
was a
I'm gonna
close
just. You know
race.
what? You
I
know
don't know
what?
who was
You
in
know what?
second.
If I keep talking, I'm gonna just incriminate myself. So I'm gonna just. I'm gonna just stop. Bro.
Yo,
I'm
where's
gonna
Dave
just stop
Chappelle when you need
talking.
him?
I don't want to do this
Where's
topic
Dave Chappelle
anymore,
when you
bro.
need
I
him?
feel like it's gone on long enough now, and we can move on. Real life, because
Oh,
this
we.
is.
A little segue from this conversation. I'm curious. How many kids do y'all want to have, and do you have a preference on gender?
At least two, and I want at least one daughter. The oldest to be a daughter, for sure.
Is there a at most with that at least or no?
Like at least two, max like three. I don't want to do with 4 or 5 kids. I don't want to do all that. Maximum
Okay,
two because it means like if I have a child, they gotta have a sibling.
so I'm in a
That's why
similar
I want.
boat as you, right? So yeah, definitely want to have two. Definitely want to have one of each. Now, for me, I've said this before. If
Mm-hmm.
like, if if I already have two, and they're the same, they're both boys or they're both girls, right? I gotta shoot one more time, right? If the third child is the same as the first two, I gotta shoot one more time,
All right,
right?
bro.
I gotta try to get the other, right? If I got 3 boys, I'm going for the girl. If I got 3 girls, I'm going for the boy, right? Now, if I get
What
the
if we get
four
4
kids,
girls though? Yeah, what if we get
if I
four
get the
girls
four
or
kids
4
and they're all the
boys?
same, I gotta think. I gotta do some thinking. But I think if I'm in a if I'm financially stable enough to afford it, I think I got one more in me.
Oh, he Vince Carter. He said, "I
I
got
think I
one
got one
more."
more in me because I
Yeah,
want to have.
yo, this man wants the starting 5, bro. Starting 5 lineup for his family, bro.
You
Real
have a
life.
6-man coming off the bench.
Right,
I
bro.
think
For
I need
real.
to
This is
because
crazy.
I really want to have one of each. Because if I have only only boys or only girls, I won't get the full parental experience. You know, but for the girl, right? If I'm fortunate enough to have a daughter, I want to keep her until she's 11. No, until she's 10, and then when she turns 11, I'm shipping her off. Cause that's when the problems start. Right? She could go
Bro, what type
to
of yeah,
Uncle.
I nah, bro.
She can go to
What type
Uncle
of father
Brian.
and
She can go to Uncle
some
Brian. She can go to Uncle Sadu. She can go to Uncle Renan. She could go to Grandma and
that
Grandpa.
is laced behavior,
Right?
bro. You're
Because that's
L
when all the
L
problems
father.
start.
L father, bro. You know what, S?
Right?
We put you on fraud watch for that. Cause you're
Nah,
crazy.
because that's not fraudulent. None of that is fraudulent. Do you really want the problems that a daughter is gonna bring you?
Bro,
Do you
bro.
really
When you
want
have a
those
daughter, bro, you're gonna
problems?
I
have to
won't
deal
say
with that
yeah
All
shit.
right. Nah,
about anything.
realistically, I'm gonna have to bear the burden. You know what it is,
You
but
really gonna
I'm
have to
not
bear the
ready.
burden, or else you're
I'm
gonna be
not
a
ready.
terrible father, and we will not
I'm
stand for
definitely
that.
no. In all seriousness, I'm not gonna be ready. I don't think any father is really gonna be ready for the problems that a daughter is gonna
That's
bring to
true.
you.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
Um,
That's true. For sure.
so I'm definitely gonna be scared about that. But I think just being able to have a daughter and a son, you have to. It can't all be sunshine and rainbows, right? It can't all be good. You gotta have some bad. There are things that are gonna happen, and you're gonna have to just push through. But it's not gonna be a great experience for a little bit. But I think the end all be all, having one of each, a boy and a girl, is something I really want to experience in life.
That's fair. That's also how my brother ended up with 3 daughters. Oh, but I think
He didn't have one more in him.
I think he was. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Hey,
see.
bro, we're gonna see, bro. Let's see what's up.
Because
Thanks.
now because when you get 3 of them, that's when it started getting costly,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
they're all close in age too. So it's like,
You
And
gotta
right
think
now,
college, like
bro,
back to back years you pay for college.
right now it's only getting more expensive. So
hmm
that's what it is, bro.
I think for me though, if we're talking like financial stability, no matter what, like hypothetical, I came from a bigger kind of family where I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, of 4, youngest of 4. There's 4 of
Mhm.
us. Where like my first 2 oldest siblings are like a good chunk older than I am, and then my brother who's closer in age to me. Um, and so I think with that, I feel like ideally I probably want like 4 kids, maybe 5. Um,
So we on the same boat.
kind of. I don't really necessarily care about. I mean, I hope there's a mix in terms of like the gender and everything, but I don't necessarily care about that. I'm
Okay.
not hard pressed on it. I would like, to have a daughter, but I don't need one or the other.
I love how we were saying that, like we're controlling the fact that we're definitely getting a boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Yeah, we act like we just choose that. Like we just
We
choose.
got
I
to
want
choose.
to get a
We're
boy. You
definitely
get a
having
boy.
a boy.
Right?
That's not a question. The question is the girl.
Yeah, bro. You gonna have to just
I
find out,
listen.
bro.
All I know is one of my kids got to be a state champ in wrestling. I don't know
Bro,
who's gonna bear that burden.
one of my kids got to be a mixed martial artist, bro. Facts.
I don't know which one of them is gonna bear that burden.
But one of them gotta be
You know,
the oldest or youngest in between, bro.
You're gonna be Master Roshi. You're gonna be
Training my kids up, boy.
You're gonna be Triple H.
listen, I'm living my life through my kids, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, no, 100%. Cause if my son does great things, we did great things.
Why do you think parents be telling their kids go achieve your dreams?
Because they couldn't achieve.
Because I didn't achieve mine, so
So
you gotta do it
Good
so
to
I
see.
can live through it.
It's true.
Or you gotta do it so I can make enough money that if I'm old enough, if I'm young enough, there's still time
Yeah,
for me to live something
it's
out.
true.
Right, exactly.
It's really true. Like you wanna see your kids succeed so that you succeed in the process.
Yeah, bro. If my kid comes a state champ, collegiate wrestler, whether he goes WWE, whether he goes Olympics, listen, I'm right there every step of the way.
Listen, Triple H
You
comes
know?
to your door and says, "We want to sign your son." You're gonna be like, "Oh, you want to sign us to a deal?" No, I said your son.
You
I
gonna
said
sign
your
us because
son.
hey, you feel
No,
me? That's my seed.
we're a package deal. He'll wrestle. I'll cut promos.
I'm telling you, bro, that's how it's gonna be. You know, it's gonna be nasty, but
It is what it is.
And somebody's got to do it, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to.
And especially if you sign both of us, we're getting 2 checks.
And you know what's extra nasty?
What?
You gonna be with bro every step of the way, guiding them, teaching them all the moves you learned, everything, the mistakes you made.
And he gonna do it better.
He should do it better.
You better do it better.
One day when he succeeds, and they give him the mic after he just won the championship or whatever, the gold medal, he's gonna be like, "Shout out to my mom because I never would have made it without her." And you're gonna be listening. You're gonna wait for the and my dad and that part's never gonna come. It's gonna be, "Hey, shout out God, shout out to my mom. Couldn't have made it without her. Yeah, let's party." And then
bring it back. But bring it back.
You gonna think about every game you went to, every AAU you shelled out money for, every trainer, every fitness membership, every tutor, and you're just gonna sit there and be like, "Yeah, shout out mom."
Nah, I would run up on that stage like, when I get home, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Cause ain't no way you I do all this for you and you gonna not forget me. Ain't no way. No way, bro. Ingratitude for getting me in this bitch. You're bugging.
That's gonna be that. See, that's gonna be the way that Sadu doesn't like his kid no more.
You see how it goes full circle?
Full circle. But
man.
So Sadu, it is possible for you to not like your kid. Now Sadu's on front of us for real.
I know what to tell you, bro. Hey, nigga, I don't know what to tell you, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Oh my god.
Nah, Sadu, you're on top of the fraud watch list, bro. I'm not even gonna
guess so, bro. I guess so. Hey.
Nah, that's
he was talking all that smack, trying to make you look bad, and then he comes back around and makes you look right. Think about that.
Yo, my iPad about to die, so I'm gonna unplug the mic and charge it. So if you hear a difference in mic quality, that's why.
I mean, you guys feel like there's any more you guys want to talk about?
That's good.
I mean, we're recording for 2 hours now, so I think we're good for now.
Hour 45.
Yeah. Hour 45, almost 2 hours.
This is good. I like this.
Well, that was episode 2, you guys.
Episode 2, we made it at the end of this shit.
If you liked what you just saw, give us a like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
You know,
Stay
go
More
tuned.
off
content.
in the comments, man. We said some things today. Let us know how you feel. You know,
And
we'll
hit
try
the
our best to
bell so
respond.
you don't miss
We'll try our
nothing.
best to respond. If there's something that you want us to specifically talk about, or if you want us to expand on, let us know in the comments section. We'll get to it in our future episode. For real.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
For real. I'm sure this hour 45 was a little something, you know.
For
We try
sure.
to make it we try to
For
make
sure.
it so that you're entertained for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
we accomplish that goal.
yeah, man.
All right.
Sadu, we'll
Sanguini in
see
the
you
building.
soon. We'll see you
Hanging
soon,
out.
my boy.
It's Renegade S. This is the Convo.
This is the convo.
And we
Signing out.
signing off.
Signing out.
Boop, 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 boop.